Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan, and what we are doing is we are going to be previewing every single NBA team to celebrate tip-off week in the NBA. We're going to have videos of every team's, hopefully 10 minutes or less, of our favorite moves, least favorite moves. We're going to talk about questions, concerns. We're going to predict whether they're a playoff team, a contender, a lottery team, or a play-in team. We're going to hit on all those and every single teams. But before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on your favorite teams going into the season or on the team of each video that we will be posting. With that said, let's get into our predictions.
Previewing the Washington Wizards.
So the Washington Wizards last year finished 35-47, and they have been kind of in that purgatory for many years. They kind of always pick around the same spot, somewhere between 8 to 12, and they're just good enough not to be bad, but they're not good enough to get into like playing contention. So let's talk about my favorite move that the Washington Wizards made, and just simply moving on from Bradley Beal. It was time. Clearly he took the Supermax. I just think that they weren't going to be able to build a contender around Bradley Beal. That was painfully obvious to me. So and I think for everybody. So moving on from him, getting as much as the assets that they were able to get, getting off that, getting like Jordan Poole and getting Tyus Jones, those types of players. I don't think they're really that done moving forward as far as like trading people and getting more assets. I think they could be like a sneaky like seller by the time the trade deadline comes, but we'll kind of see what happens. But I'm excited to see sort of some of the young people. I really like that they went with sort of a youth movement in Washington. One of the ones that Coulibaly, he's been looking like in the preseason, he looks solid. A lot of people are raving about him, so we'll see what happens. But a youth movement was needed, but they got a couple veterans in there as well. My least favorite move, with that trade for Kristaps Porzingis, if you look at the trade, I still don't get how the Celtics got 2 first-round picks in that trade. I do not understand. So with that being said, I still didn't really care for that move. Maybe that's the best you could have done, but I don't know. I just can't imagine that was the best offer you could get, where a team, you're giving out sort of the most important piece in a trade, a 7-3 spread the court forward / center that can hit threes. I don't understand how you have to, I don't know. That trade didn't make much sense to me. I think the Celtics got a good trade. Although I understand that Porzingis is injury prone and stuff like that. But my biggest question is basically, when will they decide to tank? I just think that's, I know that every year, this coming year, I should say, there's a lot of people talking about that this draft is not like deep, or that there's not anything out of this draft that's coming that people are really excited about. Like there's no Victor Wembanyama or Scoot or even Cade, but just give it time. We know that from 18 and 19 and 19 and 20, these young players that play basketball will improve their game, and we're going to be impressed with a couple different people. And because we'll be impressed with a couple different people, maybe being on top of the draft in the lottery might be a good thing, because you might get the best player in the draft, and there might only be 2 or 3 that people actually really, really want, and you might be in possession of that. So when are they going to decide to tank and just kind of blow it up, get rid of Gallinari, make Kuzma available if that's possible, Tyus Jones, DeLon Wright, those type of players, and even maybe possibly Jordan Poole? Who knows? The thing I'll be watching this season on the court is how I think it's going to be like watching a deer in the headlights type thing, where it's like Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. That'll be kind of fun to watch, I think. Them two on the court together, they're both kind of chuckers. Both of them will probably think they deserve the last shot. So it's going to be kind of fun to see those two interact and how those two will play basketball. So that should be fun. For my prediction for the Washington Wizards, they're a lottery team, and I really just think that's what they should focus on, honestly, is just trying to play for next year. Again, just go all tank, see if you can't get the best player in this draft, because we know people will fall in love with whoever the best player in this draft is. So that's all I got for the Washington Wizards. Let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite moves, your least favorite moves by the Wizards. Also, let me know what your prediction is. Do you think they'll blow it up, or do you think they'll kind of keep it together? Let me know down in the comments below. Like this channel, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.